Guys, welcome to a new video. I'm going to not put any music in today's video because one thing that a few people have pointed out is in the last video, it was that was my Curb Enthusiasm impression. um, it was pretty loud in terms of the music, so we'll just do it with comms this time. So we've done a couple of things since our last video. We've worked in a couple of buildings, and we've also worked on getting the itemization set up in my file. I should have done this a lot earlier, to be fair, but it's going to make things a lot easier. And what I mean by that is now we've got it set up so that every single part it can be spawned in. So at the moment we're kind of working on this store front slash apartment. And rather than have the entire scene set up and you're modeling things and you don't know where you're going, um, instead we can focus on one building at a time. The way we've done this is we've got the scene collection and we've done it in like folders, so every single folder has something in it. So it allows us to switch over to X, Y, and Z. But if I enable everything on here, it means that we can look at in perspective of where we're at, where we're going, and what's the next. So at the moment, we've got the hex building. I don't know why I called it the hex building. I'm thinking hexagons for some reason, but this is a building I'm currently working on. Now, if we zoom out, we can see there's a load of different buildings. Um, and if we start disabling things now, we can actually see in there that, oh, look, we've actually can work in things in order. And this is quite important, really, when you're working on a project of this size. You want to make sure that every single building is set up so that we're able to focus on an area um, without the worry of being interrupted or knowing that you're not going to get it right. Just because there's that many elements to a building. Like, for example, the diner has 887 elements. For some reason, it spawns underneath the scene. I don't know why this is. I do like the look of the props though. That's kind of cool. But yeah, for some reason, every so often, it spawns underneath. So if someone could advise me why Blender's doing this, I would be very grateful. But it also means we can spawn all the little assets in there. Like for example, we've got the shop apartment block, which we've recently completed. We've got this building, which we've recently completed. We've seen some videos of this. Really happy how this turned out. There is a back building that I am eventually going to do, but I'm just having a break from that to continue straight down. As you can see, we've actually completed this building now, and we've moved on to this, which I'm quite impressed with as well. Um, I think the quality of the buildings has turned out quite well. But if we turn everything back on, we can actually look at the sheer scale of what we've actually been making. Really quite impressed with how far we've gone and where we're going with this. So the current plan at the moment, looking at it in perspective, is to make all the buildings surround this area. As we said in the previous video, we are using Google Maps data to basically look at how these buildings are generated. I'm no longer basing it directly off Once Upon a Time because actually I want to go down the road of actually using it for fictional set pieces. So we wanted to look at doing, I don't know, something different. Maybe a bit of a crime thing, like there's been a crime spree or a mafia thing. Like over here, we've got like a little shop that's a bread shop in real life, but I don't know if we turn it into like a little butcher shop. We've also got a storefront over here. Like, I don't know. Like, if anyone can give me some ideas of what we're working with. We've also got a little office block over here with some storefronts. There's a lot of storefronts in this. So I think we could come up with something really cool and creative. This was one of the original buildings I made. It's more like an apartment block with some stores underneath. We've then got an office block with some things underneath as well. And I think it's coming along quite nicely, to be fair. So we'll see how we go. Currently making the doorway for this. So we'll see how we get on. and we've got a few more buildings to make on this side. This will then complete this plaza. We've got that building to do, and then we're going to make a start on the sides. But I'm quite happy how the progress is going so far. It's progressing a lot faster than I initially intended, but we'll see where we go. So step one is to get all these buildings sorted, and then step two is to UV map areas, which is going to be a lot easier now we've actually got this set up in place. And then finally we're going to take it into Substance and then do all the materials in there. And then looking at either Marmoset or we're going to be using Unreal Engine 5. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, we'll see you later.